Hang on a second. Forgive me. I'm on a new laptop, but I think I got everything set here.
Oh my God.
Hang on a second. Can't hear you. Join audio.
Mouth moving.
There we go.
Bingo.
You can hear me and I can hear you. Great. Thank you.
Great to meet you. Your name is Thomas, sir?
I go by Tom. Yep.
Tom, nice to meet you. I'm Ron.
Okay. Right. All set.
Talk to me, Tom. How are we meeting? Is it did you find us online? Did you attend one of the seminars?
It probably is because of a webinar.
Okay, which one?
About a week, 2 weeks ago. I can't remember the name, but it got me on the mailing list. So here I am. It almost certainly was a webinar. What other ways could it have been?
Okay, what company are you involved in right now?
I'm thinking of starting a company. I haven't. I'm not a member of any network marketing company, but it occurs to me that really the best way to make money in network marketing is to start your own company. And so that's the kind of guidance. I don't see a lot of guidance out there on how to do it, and that's what I'm looking for.
Okay, I got you. Do you recall, Tom, did the video give you any type of guidance? Did it give you any type of, I mean, you say you want to start a company.
Correct.
Have you ever been involved in a company, had any success, recruited anyone, sold any products, made any tangible money?
Yes and no. Yes, I was involved briefly. I was in Market America for about a week, but that was a long time ago and is really not relevant to the experience that I'm in now.
Gotcha. I mean, I've spent years in network marketing. I'm full time. Every day. To start a company without a super extreme foundation. I'm not the ultimate trainer here. I'm just one of the directors of recruiting. There's a lot to learn that'll save you a ton of money, other than just starting a company without a lot of those lessons. I'll point you in the direction of the folks that can kind of give you some of that foundation.
Please do.
I just want to find out as much as I possibly can about you, so we can help you in every possible way.
Okay, please do.
Okay. Do you mind? I'm just going to ask you kind of some exploratory questions.
Go ahead.
No means am I trying to be invasive.
That's fine.
Know about your business, any of that. What's the length of time that you've been involved in the industry of network marketing?
As I told you, Ron, I was in Market America for a week, but
That's it?
yeah, but what I'm looking for is entrepreneurial opportunities. In other words, to launch one.
Gotcha.
I thought that was fortuitous that Mr. Buggs mentioned launching as opposed to joining, because that's really, it's spot on correct, I believe.
Yes, no doubt. And what you mind me asking? This one has nothing to do. What's your day job? Do you have a day job?
Yeah, I own a cleaning company on Cape Cod, and there's also a side hustle which used to be my main hustle, but when the cleaning company has now exploded to the point where it has switched seats, as it were. I do. You're going to regret. I'm going to regret explaining this because it really is just a side hustle, but it's difficult to explain. I do medical communications, so I have an LLC called Liberty Medical Communications, which the primary work that we do is prepare articles for publication in the scientific medical literature that are written by people who don't speak English as a first language. That's a lot, but that's the other thing that I do. But the primary source of the primary time suck on our lives and source of our income is is a residential and commercial cleaning company, Cape Cod, Massachusetts.
Okay, you're up in Cape Cod.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. Are you a football fan?
I was.
Patriots fan?
I was.
You guys-
You're gonna. You go ahead. Go ahead and hate me. I was a football fan for the 20 years that coincided with Tom Brady's career.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I'm
I get
I'm
it.
old enough. I'm old enough to be able to admit being a fair weather fan. But yeah, I was. So
You go back to Russ Francis, Grogan, and all those guys.
I remember them. But first of all, I didn't live in Massachusetts at the time. So by birthright, I was a Giants fan because I grew up in New Jersey.
Okay.
And my father, blessed memory, was a Giants fan. But and we would go to Giants games, but I wasn't that into it. But then I moved to Massachusetts 30 plus years ago. So I don't go back to the old Patriots. No.
No, I got you. I got you. And the reason that I say I'm going to call an audible here is the typical curriculum or typical questions that I would ask. All of those go out the window.
Okay.
With you and me having this conversation, and I'm just going to kind of paraphrase what I think you're looking for based upon what you told me, and I want to point you in the right direction to get you the best answer possible.
Terrific.
You're an entrepreneur.
Correct.
You're not necessarily a network marketer. Don't want to necessarily be a network marketer. You just want to learn the foundation of how to launch a company, if that's what you do successfully, or how to launch any other business from someone who's done it as successfully as, Mr. Buggs, HB, as we call him. That's what you're looking for. You're not looking to be the top earner in a multi-level marketing.
No,
network.
I think you nailed it.
Okay, cool. Let me think. I can't speak for HB himself. I can't speak for Holton, but I know for a fact he's launched many successful traditional businesses. If that's the direction you want to go, what I need to do is schedule a follow-up call, relay this information to corporate. Say, hey, you know what? Met with a great gentleman, Tom. But this is what he's looking for. The last thing I want to do is be asking him questions that don't have anything to do with what you're looking for. How many people have you?
Yeah, I appreciate that. So if you can, I also acknowledge that this is rare and specialized information, and I literally, I'm drawing straws because I throwing darts, at a wall, so to speak, because I don't know where to start, even asking the question. So I don't mean I don't mean to intrude too much on your time, but if you could do some preliminary research, help point me in the right direction, get on a call a little bit later, I'd be grateful to you.
No, I'll do that.
Okay.
And let me ask you, if you had to pinpoint the areas that you say you need coaching in, what would they be? So I can narrow this down even further.
I have no idea how to create a compensation plan. The problems multiply, but I think it starts with that. How to create a compensation plan. No idea how it's done. The whole mechanism to me seems opaque. You can't see inside it. Like for instance, in a cleaning company, I'll explain to even my clients how I price and sell the product and all that, and it's and I can understand it because with my my understanding of business, even I can understand it. But this is that I have trouble with. Not so much product, because I think that's really secondary. Just from my overview of network marketing, really the compensation plan is the engine that drives the revenue generating piece of this, and whatever the product is can be molded to fit into the compensation plan. I could be wrong. But those are questions I don't even know who to ask these questions to. So that's one of the reasons why I'm reaching out, and I appreciate that I'm barking up. I may be in the right forest but the wrong tree. So if any help you could provide in that way in pointing me in the right direction, I'd be enormously in your debt.
You say Market America is a company that you spend a little time in it?
Yeah, it's kind of an irrelevant story. It was because it was a woman with whom I knew years and years ago, and she wanted to reconnect, and I thought she wanted to reconnect
Right.
our relationship. And as soon as I realized that that wasn't going to happen, I wasn't. So this is why I say it's really not relevant to the conversation that we're happening
I
here,
get it. I get it.
because I thought I thought she and I were going to start up a relationship again, not to put too fine a point on it.
I get it. And I'm
Okay.
listening to the vernacular here, and I'm just going to go out on another limb and assume the cleaning company that you currently own or that you have owned has been fairly successful. You've done well with it.
Yeah, it could do better, but again, it does better every year, thank God. So
Ballpark.
we do $500,000 in revenue a year.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so we're still small.
Gotcha.
But we're expanding off the Cape. We're on the islands now. Most people know about Cape Cod, you know, that spit of sand that sticks out into the Atlantic Ocean. But there's some islands off of here, and we're expanding onto the islands as well, and we're gonna expand to the mainland as well. But I'm sort of thumping around as I go. I don't. Yeah, it's growing, but I'm happy to say it's growing organically. And what I'm probably going to do, Ron, is eventually delegate off the job, the parts of that of managing this company that I don't want to do anymore onto somebody else, and look into some other as many other opportunities as I can. You know, I'm always on the lookout to get into laundromats, but you know I've still got my other online business, and I'm looking at this as well. So I guess you could say I'm pretty promiscuous in terms of what I'm looking at, and I'll always take a call. And I'm grateful to people like yourself who do take calls.
Yeah.
Do I see you holding this envelope means that we got to go now, right?
Yes.
Ron, I got to go. My wife and I have an appointment at the RMV, which I have to tell you is next to my nearest to my favorite things to do in the whole wide world. I'm kidding.
No problem.
But I gotta go to the RMV. So
Last question: preferred method of communication: email or text or phone? Email or phone text?
email.
Okay, cool. Got it.
All
I
right.
have your email. I'll be in touch soon.
I appreciate so much, and I'm sorry to cut you off, but I got to run. All right.
problem.
Take care. All right. Bye bye.